Shalom, Shalom, Yashrala. First and foremost, I'm going to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Grand Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wab Barakatham to the 144,000. And the rest of the elect, may peace and blessing be unto your households. And it's your brother Gadal. I'm going to start by, just like it. It's your brother Gadal from the Grand Millstone Dallas branch. And in this quick lesson, I'm going to get into that your work is not vain in the Lord, man. You know, because as long as you continue to fight, continue to endure in this thing, and continue to serve the Lord to the best of your ability, of course, then everything you do is not going to be in vain. I'm going to go ahead and get it. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." All right, so always abounding in the work of the Lord. Let's see what that word abounding says. Let's take a look at that. Always abounding in the work of the Lord. All right. Oh man. It says exceed fixed number of measures, to be left over and above a certain number of measures, to be over, to remain. I remain in the work, and remain in the work of the Lord. Dang, I can't speak right. Remain doing this work ultimately, man. All right, abounding in the work of the Lord, to remain in this work, man. What else it says? A thing which comes in abundance or overflows into some. All right, so but it says overflows into some. Unto one, something falls to the lot of one large measure. All right, so always really doing as much as you can in this truth, man. All right, a large measure, that's a lot. Abounding in the work of the Lord, so you're doing a large measure of work in the Lord. All right, that's really enough on that word. Let me see what else it says. Be in excess. All right, so yeah, just basically doing the work of the Lord as much as you can, really, ultimately. Always, and it says, let me go back to it. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, 15 verse 58 says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding." All right, so you always doing the work. All right, every day you should really. That's why scriptures goes into how your house shall be in the temple daily. You know, if you're able to make lessons daily. Which is, if you're making lessons daily, you know, or, you know, of course, the minimum of 3 times a week, which is, you know, really should go more than that. You know, just speaking as a man, you know, hey, you're abounding in the work of the Lord, man. You know, if you're doing it daily, just doing one lesson a day, man, that's a lot of work. It's not easy. All right, so that's you're abounding in the work of the Lord. So you have to continue to do that, though. All right, continue to do what you got to do without taking just breaks, man, because there's no such thing as just taking a break in the truth. All right, if this the only thing that truly matters, man, you will really want to break from it. All right, there's no breaks, you know, week off or month off. All right, now you just got days where you're not at your best and you might not do how you usually do. That happens. All right, but to go weeks, months without making a lesson, all right, is the Holy Spirit really dealing with you on that? Nah, nah, man. Just saying, you know. Now, of course, the Lord can have mercy. Don't get me wrong, but like, to be honest, if you're doing that, especially in these times that we're in, because bro, we in the end, man. It's clear as day we are in the end, man, and it's only a matter of time before America just get destroyed at this point. All right, World War III is already in effect. All right, it's just on a low scale right now. It's just not really hitting America yet. All right, so yeah, man, just not to stir too far of a topic, man, but just keep in mind that what we're doing, man, it's not vain, man. All right, you can read that in Romans 8 and 18. "For I reckon the sufferings of this present time is not worthy to be compared to the glory that should be revealed in us." So the things we're doing, the things we're going through, you know, everything, man, is just like, hey, man, we good. All right, as long as, matter of fact, let me get that Matthew 24. Matthew 24. It's lucky. But back into it. Let me go ahead and get this Matthew. Dang it. Matthew 24. You know, Satan got to do what he got to do, right? Matthew 24. Dang it. It's lucky. Dang, here it goes. Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. It says, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So the goal is to endure ultimately to the end. All right, not endure for a time, not endure until you get tired and just too weak to where you can't do it no more. You know, endure until the end. That's why it says always be unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. Always don't sound like, you know, you're just gonna, oh man, I get to just quit now. You know, he that put it down the plow is not fit for the kingdom, right? Right? You put him down that plow, meaning you stop working. So always abounding in the work of the Lord, because everything we're doing right now is not going to be vain. As far as everybody else, what they're doing is vain. 2/3 what they're doing is vain. Trying to be the best basketball player, vain. Best weightlifter, vain. Best, just having being the richest man on the world, vain. Anything that has nothing to do with serving Yahweh Shem Shah, honestly, is vain. Doesn't mean that you can't do these things if you can and still keep the Lord at, top priority, then that's cool. But if it's getting in the way of the Lord, man, it's best not to do it as much. Just keep the main thing, But I'm gonna go ahead and get this Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 13, because we have to basically, man, we gotta exhort one another to keep going. That's why we have brothers. All right, Hebrews 3 and 13 says, but exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. All right, so we're supposed to be exhorting one another daily, actually, man. Every brother you talk to, man, exhort them. All right, so, hey, there's brothers that talk to you and they'll exhort you. So because we all in this fight together, man. All right, we in this fight. You're not the only one that's going through things. There's things that brothers going through that you're not going through, and vice versa. So yeah, it can get hard in the truth. It's not an easy walk. Don't get me wrong. It's not an easy walk. As Apostle Gabar said, man, you are in this truth to suffer. All right, and suffering is not something that's fun, but it's necessary for us to basically be complete. Hebrews 2 and 10. All right, how the captain of our salvation was made perfect through sufferings. All right. That's Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah was made perfect through sufferings. If we're followers of him, guess what? We're going to be made perfect through sufferings. Therefore, we're taking part of drinking that cup. So what we're doing is, man, honestly, the best thing we can be doing with our lives, with our worthless lives, because what else you going to do? All right, matter of fact, I'm finna get the whole duty of man. All right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Our whole duty is literally to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. All right. Now we do what we got to do here to, to be able to do these things, which is fearing the Lord and keeping his commandments. All right. We work, we gotta have food in our belly, a place to stay, stuff like that. We do what we have to do to continue to serve Yahweh Shem Shah. But the whole duty of man is to literally fear the Lord and keep his commandments. In other words, serving Yahweh Shem Shah the correct way. All right. So if that's your whole duty, and that's what you've been doing. You've been doing this work. You're a prophet and you're able to teach. And only men can teach, by the way. As far as women, you're being a woman to your man, to your husband. All right. And if you don't have a husband, you're looking for one. Right. Then, man, you good, bro. Just keep serving Yahweh Shem Shah to the best of your ability, and keep doing what you got to do. And as time will go on, the more you grow, the harder it's going to get. All right. So you continue to keep grow. So you can continue to keep growing. But anyways, man, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I mean it all by saying call halal. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Until next time I say, Shalom, Yesharala.